Today what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a boil test and share this Exmund XD ST1 3000 watt. Now this is a propane butane canister stove. Now it comes in this hard plastic case and in this velvet type bag here, all for protection, of course. And then this here is so lightweight, so compact and powerful, I had to share it. So there it is right there. Very small, like I said, compared to my thumb. And this screws right onto your canister. Now, the pot stand, I put these all up like this here in the middle. And then I'll just start bringing them back. And there's my pot stand. Here is my adjustment valve. And I'll have to light this with a external flame source or with my ferro rod. So this here is said to have a quick boil time. Now it is very cold out here and I'm going to get water right from the brook behind me, which is, you know, filled full of ice and such as well. So it's very cold water, it's very cold temperature. Right now it shows it's about minus 6. So very cold temperatures, especially for this type of stove. Now times are going to vary. I'm going to just fill up a pot, about 2 cups, and bring it to a boil. Now, like I said, times are going to vary because of wind, temperature, elevation, you know, and so on and so forth. So I'm not going to really get the time on this, but I just want to see how well it works out here in these below freezing temperatures. This here is a 1 cup measurement. So I'm just going to grab 2 of those. So I know I have 2 cups. And that'll do. Gonna make sure this is in the off position, totally turned off. Because usually when you pack these, you'll turn them and then fold this up. So you have to bring it down and close it all the way before you screw it on. Now just tighten it, snug it up, good, and it's good to go now. Now let's light her up. Now I did look at my phone to see what time it was because I'm curious, because this is supposed to have a fast burn time. Right now it's sounding good. A lot of times this is very cold fuel and a lot of times they'll sputter and such, these type of stoves. This one working without a hitch even at this cold temperature. Now I've already got some small bubbles on the bottom, and this was very cold water as well. It's heating up rather quickly. This here is extremes for these type of stoves because the butane and such gets very cold and it doesn't want to burn as effectively. But if this boils this, I'll be happy with it. Now this here, this extreme cold temperatures for this type of stove, it is affecting it some. I've noticed that it don't sound as powerful as it did when you first started. It means this here is turning very cold. So it's still burning, it's not sputtering like a lot would, but it is affecting on the boil time for sure. But is it going to be able to work for me out here in these cold conditions? And she's very close to a boil right now, and it's been like 7 minutes. Very close to boiling right now. Now that is definitely affecting, the cold is affecting this. But that is to be expected. That's why I wanted to do this test. I think I'm going to do another test at home in a controlled environment and see what this does with 2 cups of cold water. There's 15-minute mark right there, and very, very, very close to boiling. I'll boil any second. Now that's rather normal in these conditions, so I didn't really see a huge difference between other ones that I have and this one. But I don't normally time them, so I'm not positively sure. I put it on, and when it's boiling, just as long as it does what I need it to do, I'm happy with it. There we go. We have a rolling boil right there. A lot of our heat is going away from, because of the wind, going away from the pot. Plus the cold wind is also hitting the outside of the pot. So there's a lot of factors here that can slow this down. So that there is the Exmund 3000 watt gas stove. Now I'm going to do another video, like I said, in a controlled environment at home. You're not going to have the wind, you're going to have room temperature and water from the tap. So that's going to simulate a lot of camping scenarios that a lot of people will use this. These are well known to take longer, and some don't even work in these type of temperatures. So I'm happy with that, and the price is amazing for what it is. And I'll leave a link down below where you can check it out. Thanks for watching.